just following lies. Stop accepting unlawful wrongs. Don't march to a corrupted song. Feet on the ground, God in my heart. I know the truth, that's where I start. Reject the noise, don't play the game. Right is right, wrong stays the same. Where are you going? What do you see? Are you living their life or living free? I won't be guided by systems that fall. I stand in my truth. I answer the call. Don't get caught in what they think. That poison served in a pretty drink. I won't be tamed by corrupted hands. I build my life on stronger plans. Reject the path that leads you astray. We change ourselves to change the day. Where are you going? What do you see? Are you living their life or living free? I won't be guided by systems that fall. I stand in my truth. I answer the call. Stop letting corrupted people lead. Truth is the soil and I plant the seed. Change starts here, it starts with me. I break the chains, I claim my destiny. Where are you going? Where you going? What do you see? Yeah, you read. Are you living their life? Are you living or living free? Or living free? I won't be guided by systems that fall. I answer the call. Yeah. Where are you going? I know where I'm headed. Straight in the truth.
Hey, there we go. Welcome everybody. I brought the crowd. There we go. Got the handler with us tonight, Nadine. Mr. G in the house.
What?
Hey, bud.
Hello. Hey, I
Bud.
was caught a little off guard. Let me set my thing up here.
Bud.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, but I'm back.
Welcome to the War Room. We're glad you're back. It is January 15th, 2026. We had a pretty good chat today. We had a lot of laughs. It was pretty fun.
Yes.
All right. Had some pretty open and honest conversations. And we look forward to having those same conversations tonight. Glad to have you with us. Buckle up, Hope everybody had a really good day. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Let's get this screen up here a little active. So it is January 16th, 2020. Is it 15th? Yeah, it's 15th. Okay. Cool. So as you see, the show's title is Politically Transmitted Diseases. We picked that up from West Nation today, or Middle Nation.
Yes.
You got, and it's going around rampant. Like, you thought COVID was bad, right? This politically transmitted disease thing that's going around right now, and along with the other symptoms of it.
Psychologically
Yeah, that's the most advanced one. That's the advanced stages of politically transmitted diseases is psychological.
Yeah.
Psychological. It's like HIV, and then you get AIDS. Or kind of like it spreads to the brain.
It spreads to other people.
All right.
Yeah, that's a funny one. Just so everybody knows, I just got home from work. Just got home from work. Sheepdog invited me. I came in, but I just wanted to say, isn't it crazy how it's the whole year has passed since not Commander in Chief came in, and here we already are halfway through January. It's just time's just amazingly flying through, you know.
Yeah, before you know it, Barron Trump will be president.
No.
Yeah,
He
what was that,
probably already is.
in 2050?
Right.
Poor
Yeah,
guy,
that's
don't even.
funny. Sorry, Sheep. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
That's funny. Here we are, mature adults, as our world grew and changed in front of us, and we still don't know who the damn president is.
It's the people.
Yeah, go look in that mirror, sir. I'm still trying to figure out who killed Kenny, but Nadine said she figured that one out for me the other day.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it was Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mike
that's
Mike would have
decades.
told us Mike would have told us that Netanyahu's the president of the United States
Corporation. Yeah.
yeah, the corp. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the
Big Boss. Big Boss man.
yeah. But we're
United
firing them.
States of Amnesia Corpse.
We're firing them all.
Shout out to Netanyahu, the greatest prime minister in Israeli history. 7K, cha-ching. Give me them shekels. Show me the shekels. Show me the shekels.
Showing the shekels.
Just like that movie where it's just show me the money.
Yeah, that was Wolf on Wall Street. No, that was not.
No, it's about
That
the
movie,
football
though.
player, right? With Tom Cruise
Tom Cruise. That's it.
and
Well,
Cuba Gooding Jr. and Cuba Gooding Jr. is like, show me the money. Say,
yeah,
show me the money.
I'll never forget when Trump won. Mike was so happy just to come up and say Israel just won an election. I knew he was counting the seconds before he can key that mic up and say that, and he was right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, some people you can tell, others have to be shown, right? So, look, if I don't steal it, then somebody else will. Right? Y'all remember that? If I don't steal it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? What was he talking about? Oh, let me see.
Jerry Maguire. That's the name.
Jerry
of it.
McGuire.
Thank
There you
Three
go,
pack.
Chad. Who was that?
3-pack.
3-pack. Trey Pack.
Jacob, you know this is not your house.
Yes, but if I go, you don't go back. So what's the problem? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do this.
You are stealing my house.
And if I don't steal it, someone else is gonna steal it.
Oh, that's where it comes from. So over there in Israel, you can just occupy somebody's house like squatting. That's how they did the Palestinians, right?
Mhm.
They just took their houses. Said, "Look, if I don't steal your house, somebody else will." Okay. So then you fast forward to today, and we see Teflon Don here.
Steal it.
Right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor.
To make sure that this neighborhood is not lost in any future peace deal.
Because when we own it, we defend it. You don't defend leases the same way. You have to own it. You have to own it.
Jacob, you know this is not your house.
Yeah, they don't defend leases the same way, right?
But if I go,
So I wonder if this holds up in court. Like, look, officer, the reason why I stole that Ferrari was because if I didn't do it, this other thief around the corner, I seen him. He was coming for it. Wouldn't you rather me do it? No, I would rather none of you do it, right? You go to jail. Put your hands behind your back. Right. So with that same mentality,
I don't break your home, someone else will break the law. If I don't mute your voice,
praise and worship night.
will withdraw. If I don't starve your table, the embargo has a plan. If I don't darken windows, they'll darken.
So with that same mentality, if I don't steal it, someone else will. Right? Where does that come from? If I don't take it, someone else will. Different scales, same fear-based argument.
Hey, maybe we should all go squat at the White House and just claim it, which I wouldn't want to, but I'm just saying. I mean, it's a foreign foreign thing, whatever that thing is. But yeah, we should just go squat over there and just claim it.
It's like,
Someone
look,
else, someone else is going to take it.
right, if we don't take our country back, someone else will.
Right.
Crazy argument, but anyways, let's continue here with this. If I don't steal it, somebody else will. Alrighty then. So here we have Caroline Levitt. She's upset about somebody flipping somebody off, whatever. Anyways. Hold on, let me clean some of this up here so I could get this party started. All right. Also, we downloaded a few. We got this morning's chat. We labeled that one psychologically transmitted diseases, and tonight is politically transmitted diseases. And we're going to bring more on that topic moving forward. Try to look it up, but it's not a medical term.
No, it's political.
Totally political terms there. So Caroline Levitt was upset about people flipping off ICE, but she didn't fail to mention Trump flipping off the auto workers. Or no, wait, it was a firefighter at the auto plant.
Yeah.
All right, like I said, right?
Freedom of speech.
Isn't it funny? That's freedom of speech right there to the first. Yeah, this is totally First Amendment protected activity.
Yeah, when you go watch the First Amendment auditors, they've been doing that.
Yeah, sign language is totally read between the lines, right? Right. All right, so we brought that up because it's funny that Caroline Levitt, she screeches that protesters flipped the middle finger at ICE, while only days ago the president infamously flipped one at a citizen. Spare us the false outrage. It's like show and tell or some shit, man. I don't know what the hell. It's weird shit these people are pushing on this TV. and in the political arena. Here's something we didn't cover this morning. This is Who's the Man?
The guy's brain dead. The guy is literally brain dead in public. Okay? He'll be like,
brain dead in public?
Yeah.
You think that was a part of the PTD that's going around?
This says we don't own any rights to these clips. It's for entertainment and educational purposes only, YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Throw it on them like that. So
hey, that was a porthole. Did you in the roar room? Did you see that rock? That was a porthole right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when the stars spin like that, you'll see the North Star at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't go nowhere. The light at the end of the tunnel. That's what they said. Follow the light at the end of the tunnel. So if you fast forward to the stars, if you like film the sky and you fast forward it, it does like forms like a tunnel. And then at the end of the tunnel is a perfect little light right in the center of at the end of the tunnel. That's the star that doesn't move. North Star.
There's a lot more.
That's how the ship sailed.
Sorry, man. There's a lot more portholes going on than we know. There's a lot more.
Yep.
Right in front of your face.
Yeah.
and like, no matter what you do, he's like, this is brain dead, okay? This is a brain freeze. The guy should not be one of the most powerful men in America, but he is. That's the world we live in, because he will not give up power. This is Dianne Feinstein. She died in office. She was 90 years old. She was 90 years old, and she was still working, and she died in her office. And she was a senator in the United States.
Dude, she was a senator
These
when
people
Jesus
are
was
literally fighting for life. Okay? They refuse to give up power. They only give up power if they die. This is the US Senate, again, the most powerful political institution in America. These are people who are above the standard retirement age, which is 62, okay? This guy's 90 years old and he's still working. 90 years old and he's still working in the Senate. And he doesn't want to retire. Chuck Grassley.
Oh, shit.
Look at this.
90
The guy's
years
brain dead.
old.
Look, they got like between
The guy
two
is
people, they got
literally
200 years experience between them.
90 years old and he's still in. Can you imagine that?
Dude, they had to update the freaking the wheelchair ramp for these people.
I mean, Chuck Grassley's 90 years old.
Yeah.
It's like free health, free
They don't want to lose the power. That's what they said.
they can't put nobody else in there.
Well, see,
Exactly.
since you have that paused, I didn't see a registration or a tag on that wheelchair.
Well,
Ooh, good catch.
Yeah, so see, anybody that missed the morning chat, we were talking about they're registering the wheelchairs and the electric part for the elderly to go around. So, yeah, I didn't see one on there. Maybe we should say something about that and get that thing impounded.
I need to report that to the feds. Because that's a federal offense if it's in the Capitol.
right? That's even
It'll be like a bunch
was-
of in 5 years there'll be a bunch of impounded wheelchairs, just like there's a bunch of those bicycles, not electric but regular bicycles in China that they built and nobody's using. It's a whole yard, and I mean of millions of bicycles that they're not using. So the wheelchairs will probably be stacked up like that in the impound yard one day. Who knows?
exactly.
So I think these people are puppets. I don't think they have real family around them. Because you're telling me your grandpa walks out the house every morning and he's 90 years old. He can barely, right? He's been working in Congress for 50 years, and you're telling me you're not sitting him down going, man, don't you think you should
Well,
retire?
I think in order to pull off what they were going to pull off,
They have to have the.
they had to stay in there, right? Until, right? They had to stay in there.
They don't have family because they ate them.
No. Oh my God. Right?
Man, we're not holding back tonight.
No.
I don't think that there was ever any kind of elections. I really think that they were all
No.
just placed
No.
You're
every
right.
time. I don't know
Yep.
how far down it goes, but if you had that much power, you would make sure that the county levels would have your people in there too. So,
Yeah, you got to have all the players in there. You wouldn't want no new
hell no.
no
They
young bucks
messed
coming in.
shit up. They messed shit up.
They don't need anybody with empathy and compassion and love for humanity and shit like
No,
that. Yeah,
no,
dude,
no.
none of that shit.
I
You know, we
know.
got
I might get a pay. You might get a pay decrease, right? Can't do that.
to be totally compromised to be walking them halls.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90 years old. How many more Chuck Grassley corn combs are we going to get this year?
Oh my gosh.
Are we going to do
I
that
don't
for the
know.
next 4 years?
Trust the
Just
plan.
to harvest. He's fixing to harvest the crop.
Just trust the plan. Go get your vacuum. Oh yeah,
No
we gotta
more
go for
help.
the vacuum again too, right? Remember
And
that?
they need-
That's
don't-
great. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Judy.
That's Grassley 1.0. He lived.
And that's
He made it
Grassley
that. He
fucking
made it that. But that's
7.0.
1.0. Yeah, he's not a 2.0. He's that old. He's a 1.0.
He's like before Christ.
I think if anything happened, it happened during the time you were supposed to look for it, during that
Right.
time that it was posted, not
Right.
7-8 years later.
That's what they were doing. The news would come
Yes.
out, they would come on the boards, and they would all decode it, do whatever they were
Yes.
doing, and then they moved on to the next one.
Exactly.
And then they moved on, and then it created like this whole block of stuff, and then people went back on there and then start using it every year.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's already been.
It's already, yeah, those
been
things,
all
boom, boom,
done.
boom, boom,
And
and
it was, we were supposed to follow it at that time for each thing, right? So then we were supposed to move past that.
yep. So
That'd be funny. That'd be funny if he came back and looked 65 years old and came out tap dancing.
Right.
so this is like a like an old folks home, like where they put the elderly. It's kind of what Congress has turned into.
Who was that was in the wheelchair? What was her name? The
Diane
singer?
Feinstein,
Feinstein, yeah.
and that didn't even look like her. I think she was sent back to China to
That's
deal
what
with her
Ron said.
issues.
He said she went back to
Yeah, they sent her back to China. Then I'm pretty sure they handled her ass. However
Yeah,
the hell, I wouldn't even want to know.
I wouldn't want to be her.
'Cause they do things differently in China.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, but that's what what we're witnessing is the ending of the old age, and they're the representation of it. That's why they're 90, 80, however old they are still sitting in there, because that's that generation. That shit is gone. It's going away.
Yeah.
They're fixing to be replaced with the whole
Yeah, with the
different
older
generations are fixing to. Yeah, we're just witnessing literally just the changing of the guard, but they're like dying off in office and shit, just like Dick Cheney, right? And
Mickey said the quicker sucker upper.
who? Right?
Someone said the reptiles live a very long time.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. They just soul transfer to different bodies and shit. I know that's crazy to.
No, I posted it from DARPA. They actually had something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we pulled up a little video here. Cheating. I need some help with this video right here. Tell me if who you see. Well, not who you see, but
What could I make out of it?
right, right. Because when I see it, I'm not right here.
Yeah.
So we're just showing a little. This is from Status Coop News, and I just clicked on it just to see kind of what was going on, how many people, what. But I noticed the
Looks
same.
staged.
Yeah, I noticed the same little corner right here, just like they did in Portland. They put all their supplies on the corner,
Right. There's
water
just a
bottles and
small
stuff like
little
that.
section.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of cameras. You'll see.
Well, wait a minute. There's an alien on the right in the black jacket.
Oh, yeah. Right there on the far right.
I mean, maybe I need to
Mask on.
order some Amazon better glasses, but I don't know. It looks like a little alien or one of our ancestors. Who knows?
Right.
So this guy goes up and he picks this girl out of the crowd, and she kind of reminds me of somebody.
Are you okay? You have some orange on you?
I didn't even feel it when it happened, to be totally honest.
So she got pepper sprayed. They drove by and hit her with a few pepper spray balls.
Until like we got out here and suddenly my eyes started stinging.
You don't hear that?
Yeah. I don't want to get hit by anybody.
No, you're good. Woo! Fuck you, Ice! Sorry.
So, unicorns are strong, mystical creatures, and you got we've seen you yelling, and you seem to fit the bill here. What brings you out here? Like, why? What got you inspired to come out here in the cold and tell Ice certain words?
Well, honestly, it all started like back when like the LA happened, and when like I started taking people in fucking LA, and I saw all those riots going on. I was fucking pumped while watching those, because I knew that like probably it's gonna fucking hit here, and of course it fucking does after that bullshit Somali scandal. That was fucking fraud and all that shit. But I'm mostly out here because I'm so sick of my neighbors being taken from their fucking homes. It is disgusting. These videos that I've been seeing, and just like in general. I also have a friend in there right now that got arrested for protesting. The FBI and ICE tracked him down while he was helping a friend, and they fucking took him. And I haven't heard shit from him since.
So they don't have you haven't heard like a 24-hour, within the 24 hours get a phone call, none of the normal kind of like law enforcement.
No, I mean, I'll admit, like we're just like really good friends, so like I just don't have his family's contact. I hope that his family's at least been in contact. I haven't heard any updates though, and
but he's been
like 24 hours over now.
That's so. I mean, they have been pulling people out of the crowd. Usually, it's a kind of somewhat of a quick turnaround of people going in and processing questions, asking for the citizenship. If what is that like? Day after day, basically, they do this kind of like ritualistic raid, pull out somebody, and then come back.
It'd be a lot more devastating if we didn't see this. Every fucking day we're coming out. Every fucking day the crowds get larger. Every fucking day we're less ready to put up with it, especially since our state representatives aren't doing shit. So we have to take care of ourselves. Who protects us? We fucking protect us.
Yeah, Mayor Frey has said that he is against abolishing ICE.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's on like he fucked up during George Floyd. He's fucking up now. Just because he said fuck on TV doesn't mean jack shit, motherfucker. We're still fucking suffering out here. Get on the fucking lines with us. How about that?
I gotta say one thing. We recorded live and they shot us with them pepper balls, and my fucking Facebook Live already got deleted.
You have
crazy.
That's some distance on that spit, by the way.
Thank you. I practice.
You've got some orange on you. What is that?
I'm guessing it's the fucking tear gas. I didn't know what color it was. I've never worn white to one of these things.
I think there was
Or the pepper. It was probably the pepper balls. Because this motherfucker was like, I was standing right here, and this motherfucker was shooting pepper balls at our fucking feet. Like they're all like fucking intimidating their little cosplay outfits. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Stop kidnapping my fucking neighbors. We are a land of fucking immigrants. We are a country of fucking immigrants. This is fucking bullshit.
Dave, we spoke to members of the Lakota Nation, and that we're trying to find their members that are somewhere in the system that were pulled from the streets.
I heard about that. Where the fuck are they gonna go? Where the fuck are you gonna send them, dumb shits? They're fucking Native Americans. What? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I need a minute. Hang on. All right, I have to get the energy out, otherwise I can't talk.
Fort Snelling was originally built.
So I just wanted to share a little bit of that energy there.
Right, that was very high energy.
Kind of reminds me of Nadine's bursts out every now and then. She just fuck you, assholes!
I'm back.
That's gotta be Nadine.
That's like Nadine. Like, if that's not Nadine, I don't know.
Me up though. That was funny. She's just like, yeah.
No, seriously, that is a lot like how I act sometimes. It just
I thought so. I didn't want to defend you.
Like
no,
Ian said, I was
she's telling the truth.
It's her passion, right?
Yeah,
That's
she's
what I
telling
like.
the truth, and it's like all of a sudden you get these bursts of "fuck you."
Like she's got Tourette's or some shit.
Exactly.
I hope this makes sense. We all she mentioned immigrants, which we all know how we feel about nobody's an immigrant, right? But it's fun to watch them do the work for us out there. We don't have to get up there and make idiots out of ourselves and say stuff, and to let them do it. Let them speak out now, because they're starting to see what we saw. So that's good, kinda, I guess.
yeah. I mean, they're think about it. They're wearing the costumes because of the facial recognition, right, and the drones, right? It doesn't recognize it. So they're smart, actually, and they're exercising their First Amendment right. That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah, she's doing it
I
to
mean,
the fullest.
They're doing it a smarter way this time.
The trifecta,
Look,
the
hold
under
on.
the chin, the crossed arms, and the middle finger. Yeah.
All right, y'all see that? Here. There you go. There. Trump's got you. Everybody's doing sign language this week.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got my white hat on. Hold that picture. I want to say hi back.
Yeah, there we go. That seems to be the energy tonight.
Yeah, I
Everybody's like, no, screw
I
this.
got the triple trifecta. Fuck you from this motorcycle guy when I lived in Florida. I did something to offend him. I don't know what. And he actually stood up on his motorcycle. He stopped, stood, gave me the triple FU. And I'm like, yes, that was great. I couldn't believe that I actually got a triple, the trifecta FU from a guy that was on a motorcycle. I don't know what I did to piss him off that bad, but it was definitely directed to me.
So, but they're doing it different this time.
Right.
They're not, acting all crazy like they were, but they realized they had infiltrators there.
Yeah.
And then like one of the vets was saying that more vets are coming out there now because they're.
Yeah, the vet's got to show up, man.
Yeah, I mean for real.
Right. So here we go. Right, so that brings me back to this weird ass statement from where's she at? Oh, go down here.
It says F ICE. You have these individuals.
Yeah, it says F ICE. It's free. It's called freedom of speech, ma'am. I know you're not familiar with that.
This vehicle, look at what it says. It says F ICE. You have these individuals who are putting their middle finger,
Oh
proudly
no,
so, at the.
they are put. She's talking about the middle finger. Hold on, let me. Hold on, let me get this up here. She's talking.
And
Let me.
who was
Let me.
flipping on?
He was flipping off an American that was sitting in an auto plant
Okay.
because they told him you're
But
protecting
he doesn't,
pedophiles.
but they can't do it. Nobody else can do it. Just him.
No, that's what I'm saying. The right-wing propagandists are hypocrites.
Right. Right. Right.
They don't call balls and strikes. They just call strikes or whatever the hell, whatever they want to do, right? And that's crazy. Cut the dumb shit, right?
Camera. Another ICE individual, a vehicle that was
Yeah, nobody should be burning government property
vandalized last night.
or vandalizing government vehicles. I think that okay, how many cops are in this area? If I burnt the listen to this. If I went out right now and I took a car and I burned it right out here in the middle of my town, what do you think is going to happen if I set it on fire? 50 cops are going to show up, drones, they're going to arrest me for arson. Why do they allow these people to do this?
For footage.
For footage.
For
So they can bring
propaganda.
so they can lure Trump into sending the military in based on bullshit.
Right.
On a psyops.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bait him.
Yeah, they went to call in
They want him to be the bad guy.
the insurrection,
They're causing all these issues. He bites.
martial law. Yeah.
I mean, he bites on everything. It's
And
like
they know that. They know this.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about on there.
Yeah, and if that was normal, it'd take you 3 weeks to get that picture, right? Caroline got it in about 12 hours or less.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
By these left-wing agitators.
And then what the White House has is they have right-wing propagandists. So she's talking about left-wing agitators. I'm going to talk about right-wing propagandists that go down there and they share. And I've seen them on X today. Y'all share this video out. Hurry, hurry. Everybody. This is Nick Sorter. Share out this video of these leftists burning this car. That's not those are feds burning the car, dude. Those are feds burning the car. They grabbed their own laptop and their own rifle. They grabbed a rifle out of this car and took off with it. Really? You want us to believe that? You guys the FBI just foiled a plot, right? For the New Year's thing. And the guy had hammers and a freaking butcher knife.
I
And a
know, I
note
got
under
worse
his
than
bed.
that. I got worse than that right here.
People don't do this without encouragement from people in power who make them feel like it's okay. This
What, okay to flip people off? Who's in power that makes us feel it's
I
okay
think
to
there was a Supreme
who's in
Court.
power?
There was a Supreme Court case that says that you can curse, you can.
Yeah, you just can't
It's
threaten
part of the
nobody.
freedom of speech, right? It is. I can't remember the
So
case, but
who's
yeah.
in power that makes people think it's okay to flip people off? I don't know. You tell me.
It's you can't even like ask somebody a regular question. They're like, you're offending me. You know, it's getting really stupid. Like,
Yeah, you got to put on your big boy panties right at this point.
yeah, it's like I can't even get a decent fight started.
You're gonna have to take a chill doggy and relax a little bit.
Hey, can you circle back on that? Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong speaker. History is repeating itself. I messed up. Remember, circle back. What was her name? The red hair.
Yeah, the red heifer.
Yeah,
the red heifer.
I can't even remember her name.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pasky.
Oh, Jen Psaki.
The red heifer, the one that told them they needed to sacrifice the red heifer at the third temple.
Yeah, but she's not a real redhead. She's not a real redhead.
No,
How do you know?
she's such a color of it.
Because you can tell.
We want to color their hair redheaded though.
Oh, gee, with everybody. Now.
Oh. I think everybody just needs to be chill doggy.
Oh, good.
you know these people just do not need to be here. They're the ones causing all the problems. They just don't. We would have so much peace.
You know what, cheating? Screw you. I don't like your attitude. That's a stupid question, Mr.
Thanks.
P.
That's the best compliment I've gotten all day. Appreciate that.
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah.
Look at sheepdogs over there trying to raise my frequency. Good job, man.
Just messing with me.
Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, you're right. Cheating. All jokes aside, though, you know. But look at this. I just want to show this footage. Where's the cop? So there's people filming, right? Where's the guy? Okay, send in the guy that shot the lady. He'll do something about it. Send in the ICE agent that shot the lady just the other day in Minnesota. He'll do something about it. So tell me why the other people or any cop law enforcement in this area is allowing this to happen while people record the crime.
Right, live on TV.
Do you think people are literally going to sit here in front of 100 cameras and steal an FBI rifle, FBI laptop, demolish this car and walk off?
No.
These are live cams right now watching this. All the federal agents are watching all these live cams.
Oh, wow.
Quick, send in the National Guard.
Even if it was real, it's being allowed.
Right.
Why?
Who's doing it?
Why?
I'm telling you, these are feds right here.
Oh my God.
Pull an FBI rifle, allegedly.
Come on now.
Come on, man.
Where's Palantir and Palantir?
So you're telling me the FBI leaves their weapons unattended in their vehicles?
They're not supposed to.
So you just left a parked car out there with these weapons in it and walked away from your vehicle? Where were you at? What were you doing?
Where
Is
are
this
they
really?
now?
So is this really an FBI rifle? So this is your right-wing
that's what they're
propagandist
telling
Nick Sorter sharing this bullshit?
That's what he's saying that. No one else is saying that. He's saying stolen FBI rifle.
Right. And I'm pointing out who it is that's sharing this bullshit. It ain't got a brain. He's got two brain cells and they're fighting each other. Right? No critical thinking. He's not going, wow, how is this possible?
How do they know that's an FBI car?
Right. Right. I don't see any lights.
Bullets. There's some bullets.
Oh, look, they got a whole damn, like, somebody's sleeping in their FBI car. They got a drawers back here. This is for the evidence. There's your markers. You pop these for night lights, running lines. See this little fluorescent things you pop. Look, they're filming the crime. They're filming the crime.
Who would do that? Really?
He has no. What was that?
They're playing basketball.
Oh, he has no gloves on. What? Fingerprints everywhere.
Ain't no way.
Tourniquet there.
Did he get?
Where's everybody at? Where's all the cops? Where's this big ass?
Okay.
Hey, don't film that.
Yeah, it was last night. That's why I say, why are people out there in the middle of the night protesting? Why don't you do it during the day? You know,
right?
Go out there, do your little march. And,
because they do, the agitators do it at night.
right.
Regular ones that are just protesting go during the day.
Okay, why is the FBI license plate Minnesota black Ford Taurus? Rifle suspect. Did anybody see a weapon? How does he know that's a rifle?
I barely saw it.
I didn't see anything. The jacket, something covering something up. It could have been a pole. Who knows what it was? He thinks it's this investigative journalism, but he doesn't. Like how? Something's not right here. This whole little scene.
Well, why didn't he film the entire thing? Why is he clipping each thing?
Look, the cops are way down there.
Yeah, it's weird. No?
Okay, the cops are way down there at that light, sitting there watching. Here's the car. Dude, I've never seen it in my life. Somebody destroy a car in a cop's watch. Unless it's a protest. Only in the protest do they not go in there and actually do what they normally do in real life,
Exactly.
which is arrest somebody
So
committing
why
a
are they
felony.
allowing them?
They're committing a felony.
For chaos?
And
Order out of chaos?
yeah. Well, it's for the insurrection thing, right? So we go.
Eventually, with the truck.
Okay, there's stuff way down there. Oh, here they come. 50 minutes later. Wow, who told y'all to stand back? Oh, we're done. Then they send them in. You see how long it from the minute the guy started leaving to the second they started coming in?
It's a
Then they,
movie.
doesn't it
That's
feel
what
like
it
it?
looks like a movie, right?
Because they
I
got
mean,
whole.
there's only problems where they're at.
Yeah, look, it's all blocked off.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like yeah, it's just for like footage, right?
It's like that movie They Live, and that scene where the cops come in and disrupt the whole homeless camps and everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, same shit.
It's a
It's like
movie within the. It's a movie within the movie.
it's an
Yes.
end times movie.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the end times movie,
yeah,
guys.
but
This
you
is
make
it.
everyone like all like scared and
Look, she's like, that's got to be a woman running right here.
right. What is that? What do they
Look,
have? Sticks? Are those sticks?
they look like lightsabers or maybe samurai swords or some shit. Who knows?
Yeah, they might be doing that now.
Look, they run right past the cars that got vandalized.
When's
And
the last time
the
you saw a
camera
cop
people.
run?
What's that?
When's the last time we ever saw a cop run?
Right.
No, they shoot first. Yeah, they don't run. They shoot.
What's all that
Well, they
trash?
do if the donut shop closes in 10 minutes. I know that was kind of
Well,
cheesy, but that's
come on
funny.
now.
I know. I should have. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes I should reframe guys, but whatever.
You're good.
The cameramen are there before the scenes. I guarantee you.
Exactly.
Batteries charged, ready to go.
Yep.
So you see the scene they created. They allow this car to get destroyed.
Before they even came in.
There's no FBI agent around this vehicle. I want to know where he's at. Is he at the donut shop? I mean, what is he doing? Did he go take a piss? What
And
is
why
it?
did they wait?
Is he on his break somewhere?
Why did they wait all that whole time for them to do all that and then they come in?
Well, then you wouldn't have the whole scene.
Exactly.
Well, see where
You'll
I
just put
live.
the whole
If
script.
that happened where I live in my city, there would be a helicopter
Yeah.
swarming
Thank you.
around.
Thank you. Within minutes, seconds. L.A. definitely for sure. You know how many freaking car chases I've seen in L.A. with the helicopter chasing them down?
Right.
Like I watched an hour-long chase one time on it from L.A.
Yep.
Even at nighttime when they come in and they have a shooting or something in the area, helicopters, like two of them sometimes, shining lights on everything. Nothing. You're right. What else you see? Cheating? Anything else?
No, I mean there'd be a helicopter. If somebody was peeing in a bush, there'd be a helicopter. Let alone this. Sorry, man. I just chewed some ice. My mouth went a little numb there.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. The other day there was a helicopter flying around, and I'm like, nothing major was happening. I'm like, so yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Can we agree that these are the world's dumbest criminals committing a
Yeah.
crime on camera?
Exactly. Filming your crime.
What does that tell you?
Criminals fighting criminals.
Like every one of them have their own personal phones out recording this. That's all evidence that sticks to be uploaded for sure.
And
Dumbest criminals I ever seen in my life.
when you
Because
get
normally they would go ahead.
when you get to the middle after they get done with this scene and then they start walking, then there was somebody that said, "Oh, don't film that." Like he just said it nonchalant, like, "Oh no, don't film that." So it was when you get past this scene and then they go to the
Now check
walking.
this out. I'm going to show you something else. Okay, don't commit crimes if you got face tattoos. That's easily I did the most. I can freaking screenshot this, search this guy's Facebook in 2 seconds. I can find his whole everything I need to know. His facial tattoos with no mask on, but you stole a rifle? Look, nobody's concerned. Look, she's just like, okay, I got you still in the rifle. Let me go ahead and I got to text my mom and tell her I'm going to be home late. So all these citizens, they're witnessed a felony being committed in front of them and they did nothing about it.
And wouldn't you be a complicit in the crime if you didn't try to stop it?
Yeah, every one of them. Every one of them there that
So the ones
stood around.
filming that, they're
Yes.
not trying to stop anything or say anything.
No.
Wouldn't you be complicit in a crime? That's
Yeah. You better be on camera saying, "Hey, motherfucker, y'all better stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Put that shit back. What are y'all doing?
Saying.
Y'all are gonna." All right. So that what? So then we go to Trump and the Trump.
Yeah, on stage. Yep.
The insurrection.
Feel.
So then we get this. Trump threatened to use the Insurrection Act because of what he's seen.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. So Nick Sorter, the agent that works for the White House, sent that footage saying this guy stole this FBI rifle. They're out of control. They're terrorists. They're leftist Democrat liberals, milk toast pussies. Send the military in. Right? And it's all bullshit. Gotta be.
Staged.
You can't tell me them cops stood back there that whole time and watched them destroy that
Well,
car.
it's the same thing that happened the last time. When they had the writings, and the cops just stood there at the line, and they just said that, well, we're told not to do anything. Well, that's your job. You're supposed to do something. Even if they told you to stand back. You see a crime, you're supposed to do something. That's your job.
Right. You have the
So that's no excuse.
right. That's like somebody being murdered. Are you going to stop the person? Are you going to try to save the person's life and shoot the killer? Or are you going to sit there and watch them film them killing the person?
And then if your boss says stand down, don't do it, your moral compass should say I'm doing it, stopping it anyway.
Yeah, because you're following an unlawful order.
Exactly.
Stand down. That's unlawful. So you have President Trump has threatened to use an 1807 law to send the military into Minneapolis in response to the protests following the killing of a U.S. citizen by an immigration and customs enforcement agent. Trump pointed to past presidential use of the Insurrection Act of 1807 in January 15th on a social media post. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
Here's a closer look at the seldom used law and when U.S. presidents have turned it in, and when U.S. presidents have turned to it in the past. What is the Insurrection Act, you may ask? The law gives the president the power to deploy U.S. armed forces to suppress rebellions and civil unrest, or when federal laws are obstructed. Presidents have rarely deployed troops domestically against the wishes of state and local leaders, though, even though they have the authority to do so. So when the presidents have used that power against the wishes of a state or local officials, it was in response to those officials not enforcing Supreme Court decisions and federal laws or failing to quell an insurrection against the government. Right? How many presidents have used the Insurrection Act? The Insurrection Act or its predecessors have been invoked 30 times in American history since George Washington utilized it to suppress the Whiskey Rebellion in 1794. George H.W. Bush's defense of Los Angeles during the 1992 riots was the last time it was used, right? Because of um, um, the King beating, Rodney King.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yep.
That caused major issues, man. They beat the shit out of that dude on that freeway for a long time, and they let that shit go national on all TVs. Did y'all remember that?
Yes.
So that emotionally charged the community because nothing's done about it. We just witnessed there was 20 officers on the scene that night, and none of them were good. None of them was a good guy because not one of them stopped it. Right, so that triggered the '92 riots. George H.W. Bush got what he wanted. Right, keep in mind also the crime bill was that year. That was also the same year that Bush said that talked about on 9/11, 1992. He made the statement about the New World Order and how successful they're going to be.
Yes.
September 11th in 92, he said it in front of Congress with front row Joe sitting next to him, Joe Biden. The crime bill, which destroyed these communities as well. I know it destroyed my community. I've seen people's families get destroyed over that shit. Kids be left without their parents. So the last time presidents invoked it against the wishes of state leaders was to suppress the violent and massive resistance to civil rights in the 1950s and the 60s. So presidential historian Matt Delic told USA Today presidents have a duty under Article 2 to take care that the laws are faithfully executed. Claire Finkelstein, a University of Pennsylvania Law School professor, noted. So since America became a multiracial democracy in the mid-60s, Dallek said that the Insurrection Act has been used only once under extraordinary circumstances and at the California governor's request to quell widespread riots in Los Angeles in 1992. Trump threatened to invoke the act during his first term in 2020. Man, he just keeps wanting to. Why do you keep wanting to do the insurrection? What is the deal? Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You don't want me to do this insurrection act. I'm telling you, you don't want me to do this. Then like it's like every year, dude. It was like 5 years you've been saying that.
Actually, don't.
I know, but he keeps threatening it. So 2020 Insurrection Act, Insurrection Act. So here is but so he threatened that in his first term of 2020, but he pulled back when Defense Secretary Mark Esper publicly opposed the move. So in this term, Trump has invoked other statutes to deploy the National Guard and even the U.S. military to states such as California and Illinois against the wishes of those governors.
Looks like he has to have the governor has to be okay with it, right?
Right. So here are some notable uses of the Insurrection Act, usually to quell rebellions or in cases where local or state authorities were unable to or unwilling to maintain order or uphold the Constitution. So when has the Insurrection Act been used? 1794, the Whiskey Rebellion, like we stated earlier. While this was before the Insurrection Act existed, and it helped lead to its creation, President George Washington invoked the Militia Acts of 1792 to put down an armed uprising in western Pennsylvania where farmers were rebelling against a federal whiskey tax. And I guarantee you they were Scottish or Irish farmers in Pennsylvania that did that. I can almost put money on it. Washington is said to have personally led more than 10,000 militia troops in what is believed to be the first and only time a sitting president has commanded troops in the field. The federal response quashed the rebellion without significant bloodshed and was seen as an important precedent in how the federal government could and would use the military if needed on U.S. soil to enforce its laws. So 1807 Insurrection Act is passed. President Thomas Jefferson signed the Insurrection Act into law after Congress formalized the principle established by Washington 15 years earlier. It authorized presidents to use the U.S. military and Army and Navy at the time to suppress the insurrectionists and rebellions and enforce federal law when and where it was being obstructed. All right, so specifically, the Insurrection Act allowed the president to act unilaterally to federalize the militia or any state and to use the armed forces and to deploy them in response to requests by governors or state legislators. Jefferson did so in part to respond to efforts by the vice president in his first term, Aaron Burr, is to muster a private army and seize land in the Southwest after his duel with Alexander Hamilton ruined his political career. So in 1861, the Civil War, right? So President Abraham Lincoln invoked the Insurrection Act on April 15, 1861. He called up 75,000 militia troops following the secession of 11 southern states and the Confederate attack on Fort Sumter in South Carolina's Charleston Harbor. His effort to suppress the rebellion and restore federal authority marked the beginning of the Civil War.
Civil War, huh? Are they talking about that a lot lately?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's nothing civil about a war. So Lincoln's response became the biggest and longest use of presidential military power on U.S. soil in history, as Union and Confederate forces clashed in battles that tested the limits of executive power. So in 1871 and 1876, remember that 1871 when the corporation was created. All right, the Act of 1871.
Yeah, the Act of 1871.
Ku Klux Klan terrorism in the South, the KKK terrorism in the South. from 1871 to 1876. In the post-Civil War Reconstruction era, President Ulysses S. Grant invoked the Insurrection Act and recently established related laws multiple times to combat widespread white supremacist terrorism targeting black people and their newfound civil and political rights. They always show us like drawings, but they don't. They had cameras then.
Yeah, they did.
Y'all know that, right?
There probably wasn't any kind of problem. Everything was all just really made up, like pulling strings.
Yep.
And then all of this happens because, and then it just keeps snowballing. And, you know, what a bunch of assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Asshole. Asshole
I
calling.
look at those four men around that table, and I'm thinking, well, what gave them the power? You know,
Exactly.
The
things
power of
should have.
Grayskull. He-Man gave him the power.
They're
Remember,
a
you
bunch
had to
of
hold the
ass
sword and stand in
jockeys.
front of the castle and say, "I have the power."
Yeah, they're a bunch of damn ass jockey men that they all were freaking hot for each other.
Right. For real.
Yeah. And
For
and
real.
some of them are probably women, but they didn't, they did other stuff.
Yep.
These
Should
are
have did the
plantation
whack.
owners. That's all they are.
Yeah, should have
So
started doing the whack a mole then. You know,
Exactly.
I think a lot of us actually were probably going after them back then. We just I don't know. I don't know if they just like offed us or what they did, but I think a
yeah,
lot
they
of
were.
us were in this fight back then too.
Yeah, some of them were on the Titanic.
Right.
uh,
Yeah. For real.
Oh,
yeah.
excuse me,
So this is your Civil War. This
the
is what Civil
Olympia.
War looks like.
The Olympia. That's it.
Yeah. This is what a Civil War looks like when two people sit down and have a discussion.
Yeah, wouldn't one of them be sweating or something? Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Oh no, these guys are like, oh, could you pass the brandy for me? You know,
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, if you stand there in your military uniform, it looks like legit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Always.
yeah. If
Looks
you
like
if
a
you
real war.
and the guy probably smells of like fabric softener, like at the beginning of the day, and then at 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, he still smells like fabric softener. So it's like the guy's not doing anything but just having his whatever playtime with his buddies.
Yeah.
Like they're sitting there writing everything out on paper, right?
Probably smell like mothballs. The guy in the back the guy in the back's going, I don't know if I want to be here, but I have
Trying
to.
to find an exit.
I'm blackmailed. I have to be here.
He's like, "Look, I'm only putting this picture so I can have my hand in my pocket."
He probably has his hand on a gun. He probably has his hand on a gun in case he needs to take himself out.
I'm waiting for Kenny Rogers to walk in and start singing.
No
You
when to
got to
hold
know
up, no
when
when
to
to
hold
hold
'em,
up,
know when to hold 'em, know when to walk away,
no
know when to
when to
run.
run. You gotta count your something.
Never count
Well,
Yeah, you don't count your money while you're sitting at the table
Yeah.
nope,
because
I
there'll be
never have.
time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's a contract on the table.
Yeah, that's what. There you go.
Right. So like that guy said, they have they have something up their sleeves on every turn, right? They want us to fight. That's exactly what they want. So instead, you need to unite,
Right.
right? Because they win that way.
I'm just gonna kick their ass with humor.
But I think we're gonna unite because I really do.
Yeah, I see
I
it.
really
It's already
do. Because
happening.
people are waking up on such a mass scale that
Like people that talk about Civil War, keep in mind it's still the football season, right? They got the Super Bowl coming up. You think they're going to get off the couch, go fight a Civil War, and then go back to home in time to watch the Super Bowl?
When
I
is
just
it?
don't see
When
it
Nothing's
isn't it?
happening between now and Super Bowl. Nobody's doing nothing. There's too much entertainment.
It's always football season.
Yeah.
And when it's not football season, they're picking players and doing like off-season workouts, and like it's like a never-ending freaking off-season. Like, oh, you got this player, and it's almost resemblance of the slave trade. You know how they put these players up there on the stage, and then they pick they're in their underwear basically, and they're measuring their body count, like their body fat, how high they could jump, how strong they are, just like they did in the slave back in the day, according to reports. I wasn't there, but if I was, I would envision that that's how they would do it, right? Most people some people point that out. Same thing.
Yeah, and then they say I got to get injured in the fourth quarter on Game 7. Oh man, that sucked.
Oh man, stick to the script. Cheating.
Yes.
You
Yep.
get paid big bucks to do this. You don't want to get traded next year, do you?
So them mentioning
I
it.
wonder. I wonder how these people even look themselves in the mirror. Oh my
Because it's
gosh, man.
society. It's a secret society. It's a society.
So them
Money, fake money.
mentioning Civil War over and over and over. They're doing that for a reason.
Right.
So we don't fall for that.
No.
We're not
It's like
doing that.
courtroom. You know those courtroom cartoons they show us? They keep showing us. We never get to really see the person in the courtroom because it's a federal court. That's like how our history. So the same thing here. They wrote our history with these drawings.
Oh yeah.
They just drew it.
Yeah, they have photographs.
They had cameras right here
They
this
had
time.
cameras of Lincoln standing there next to his a real camera picture. So yeah, they had cameras.
Yeah, so that goes all the way back.
So
Here
when
it
they
is.
draw it, they're painting a picture for you.
This is the picture they want to. This is for the. Okay, think about this. 20 years from now in the history books, 40 years from now in the history books, they're going to have these pictures that we're seeing in Minnesota today with those people smashing that car. It's going to be in the history books standing next to these guys, just like they did right here.
I think they just said it looks like they're sitting there thinking, what should we make up and write down?
They're like, hold on, this isn't like what Gomer Pyle and them said it was going to be like.
Right?
Right? How they.
You got to remember they write the history and they make these photos and all that to
Yeah.
go with the history that they're
That they want to
writing.
tell. Just like Mike Pompeo wanting to erase all of Palestinian history. Don't talk about the victims. Let's just talk about the victory.
And they'll have photographs and their version of it.
And they'll show like them as the victims and they were the antagonizers.
Always, they've done it throughout history.
Yeah.
Your whole life was a script, huh?
Yeah.
How come that doesn't play out in court though? When you go to court,
We know why.
anyway. So here is history. What this is, probably the 60s. So this is federal troops stand guard in front of the Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, in 1957. After federal courts ordered the enforcement of the desegregation laws.
And why is it just them? There's nobody else out there.
And how come they don't build high schools like that anymore?
That's not a high
Because
school.
that's not a high school. That wasn't originally a high school.
Exactly.
I like how they took these old architecture type schools and turned them and reused them for other things, like a high school.
That looks like Ralph Macchio, that kid in The Outsiders. Remember they had the fire?
Oh yeah. Probably
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the younger, the older version of him.
Yeah, it looks like the Karate Kid guy.
Yeah.
Oh, right here, this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Stay golden, pony boy.
Oh, here we go. Right. See, three Jeeps going through town, nothing else in there, but yet this is
Nobody's standing outside.
Nothing.
They're just it's for this.
It's for the history books.
They got
how they write the history.
the MP, the military propaganda hats on.
There you go.
So it's just for propaganda. Exactly.
That's it.
See
To write the
anything
history.
going on there?
No. Nothing came of it. Nothing
Los
changed.
Angeles riots, I said.
So President John Kennedy invoked the act to enforce federal desegregation orders at the University of Mississippi in 1962. I guess that's why they had Mississippi burning and all those. So in 62 and again in 1963 after Governor George Wallace, oh, I remember that, said he would stand in the front of the schoolhouse door to block the admission of 2 black students to an all-white University, Alabama.
Hey, can you scroll up to? I want to see that license plate real quick. Urban.
There.
You just check it out real quick.
Yeah, there's no license plates.
Well, that's big. Men, X File.
Yeah. There's a
A
pyramid.
50, and a 16. Which could be a 7, but that's not. Yeah, you get the X. That have the X. That's.
5
I'm
by
just.
5.
I just.
They're
There
saying
you
5
go.
by 5.
Oh, I knew we'd
Look,
figure it out.
they got the
That
headlights
is.
with X's on them.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just very observant with stuff. I had to check things out. 5 by 5.
5 by 5. P16. Whatever that is. Be 7. What letters P in the alphabet?
16th letter.
16. So 16, 16.
Which is the 1616. What's that?
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
huh?
92.
Mm-hmm. Which is 7 and 7.
Yeah, this was in 92 LA riots.
See how he's posing with his gun?
Dude, he's got his COVID face shield back in 92. Holy shit.
Hey, hey, do you see the Korean on top of that building with the newsie? Just kidding.
They did have that picture, though. Remember, they were protecting their stuff?
Yeah.
They were standing on top of the building with their guns. That Korean store in LA.
See, what are they looking at? Just for the photo.
Yeah, that's for the photo.
He's posing with his gun up in there and holding up, right?
Yeah, that's all this is, just for like visual. It's like, okay, y'all keep this
Y'all
up.
be scared. Y'all be scared.
Y'all keep this up. We'll bring in the guys with the guns.
Yeah.
So National Guardsman and police officer takes up security positions in front of a burned and looted shopping center on May 1st, 1992. That's funny. May 1st is the Illuminati's birthday. Happy birthday, Illuminati, May 1st.
Yep, you're right.
George Bush. See the timing of these things? It's just funny.
Because they do it by their numbers.
Their numbers. So I better shut up, Braga. So the 1992 Los Angeles riots with looting and arson events erupted on April 29th, though, in 1992, when a mostly peaceful protest. Where have we heard that before? It's a mostly peaceful protest. So that ain't what it says, but when a mostly white jury acquitted the 4 police officers accused in the videotape beating of a black motorist Rodney King, they acquitted him after he fled from police. Now y'all wonder why nobody likes there's no justice. Like we watched it on we watched it on video, the dude getting his ass beat on the freeway. That was like yeah, that was they totally. So the riots were also a response to a long-standing and pent-up racial tensions. So that's what they're doing still today.
Yes.
Except for we're not falling for it in 2026. All right, so that's just a little reminder of what the Insurrection Act. So every time Trump mentions that, what it could look like, what it could be in your town or city or whatever.
All 9 yards.
You got to have the CIA.
Your papers. Got to get the digital ID because we don't know if those papers are fake.
Yeah, I guarantee they don't want to be out there doing this. These guys, they don't look like this is something that they want to do. Right, so that's the Insurrection Act. Holy shit, riders just stole an FBI rifle. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. So we got, let's go up here to this clip because we're talking about politically transmitted diseases. And I want to play the little clip here where we got that from. Right, so we got hold on, give me 1 second here. All right, here it is.
You probably think that I'm trying to insult you, like I'm the one who did this to you. So no, when I hear Westerners talking about we have a democracy, I say, okay, hooray for you, but what are the outcomes? Show me the outcomes. Why is homelessness so normal in your country? Why is medical bankruptcy so normal in your country? Why are so many people just one layoff away from complete financial collapse? Why is the cost of living so soul crushing? Why are communities, all of your communities, so atomized, your family so fractured and broken? Why is there this loneliness epidemic? Why is everyone drowning in antidepressants and fentanyl and alcohol and porn and doom scrolling? And then you want to turn around and export this model? You want to export this model to the rest of the world? No, no, thank you. We don't need any of your psychologically transmitted diseases, any of your politically transmitted diseases. You probably think that I'm trying to insult you, like I'm the one who did this to you. You feel insulted to be told about how insulted you have been by your own political system and economic system. I'm saying this because it's the first step of waking up. It's the first step of realizing that the thing you were taught to support, the thing you were taught to defend and to believe in, never delivers for you. And it was never designed to deliver for you. Because the West, at the top, doesn't even have a political model. That's the truth. It has a Machiavellian management system. That's all it has. It has a system of control by any means. And it can wear whatever costume it wants depending upon the audience. Sometimes it's going to wear the election costume. Sometimes it's going to dress up in a court robe. Sometimes it's going to wear the language of civil rights. Sometimes the language of humanitarian relief, humanitarian concerns. Sometimes it's going to wear the language of feminism and women's rights and what have you. Sometimes it wears the uniform of counterterrorism. Sometimes it wears Judeo-Christian values and so forth. I said the costume changes depending upon the audience, depending upon the target audience. But the outcome is consistent. The outcome is consistent. What's the outcome? The powerful remain completely insulated and immune, and the public remains completely subjugated and distracted. Democracy, that's your outcome. That's the outcome of your system, of your model.
All right, that was from Middle Nation, right?
Yes.
Hey, if I could sidestep here real quick.
Yeah.
Tasmanian Devil in chat. Well, Mickey was asking when the World Fair, and Tasmanian Devil probably looked it up, and it's October 9th through the 11th. So the 911 World Fair, 2026, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Oh, wow. Interesting for sure. World Fair 9/11, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
the
a lot
9th.
of Nile.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, no, good catch. So I like to look at the numbers and stuff. And then when you go back to the even the Stamp Act, like we were covering that yesterday, because Ms. Sheepdog mentioned no taxation without representation.
Yep.
So I went and looked it up, right? And that goes back all the way to the 1700s with the Stamp Act. What was I saying?
No taxation without representation is why they did the Stamp Act, right?
Right.
I mean, they
And that date, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
The date that passed or they did that was March 22nd. And I was like, well, damn, that's Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
That's Skull and Bones date right there. So it's crazy when you actually go back and look at, especially George Bush's address to Congress on 9/11, 1992, when he was talking about the New World Order and all that, way before the World Trade Center went down, right before Oklahoma City bombings, maybe after. But they knew that day was coming, since what they said, since 1988, they knew those buildings were going to come down. So Bush was just small, and we're going to be. He's like, we're gonna have a good chance at this new world order.
Yeah. When he said the
With
7
his little crooked ass smile and
1,000
1,000 points of light.
And he said, and we will.
And we will be successful.
Yeah.
Look at his little grinning from ear to ear. All right, so we got
All right, I know a lot of people are thinking it, and I'm just going to say it. I don't think they brought in ICE to deal with the immigrants. I think they brought the immigrants in so that they could have ICE deal with us. I want you to really think about it.
Oh, ISIS. ISIS is going to deal with us.
Right. I mean, that
Really?
they were talking about mercenaries and Manchurian candidates,
Right.
right? So who let in all the immigrants? Right? They didn't just come in; they were let in. Right? They were getting given cards, money, hotels, and who paid for all that? Who?
They
Well,
flew them in, they bust them in, they
yes.
they
That's what
were
they did to Operation Paperclip.
yeah, they were advertising for them, yeah.
Yeah.
When
So
they brought all the Nazis over here, they put them up in the nicest rooms. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, yep, they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that clip where Oreo was filming one of the guy them coming over the border, and he said, "Well, what are you doing here?" To one of the guys, and he said, "You'll find out." Right.
Right.
So, yeah, they were saying that some of them are being offered citizenship to join us. So think about that. And then some of them were going up to the ICE agents, and they were um, speaking other languages, right? And they were even calling you're a traitor to your own people. So
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they'll get in there and they'll be like, yeah, yeah, I'll join up with you, and then they'll be like, fuck you, ICE.
yeah, I mean, if they were smart.
You know, they just like totally get everybody to turn on them. Like that would be great.
Yeah, that
That'd be-
would.
I got a direct message from somebody last night, said that I see the world differently. Yes, I do. I'm a contrarian. People put too much faith in institutions and democracy and governments, and they're going to get their hearts broke this time around because the governments don't have enough money to even defend themselves. I've made a living out of my whole life out of identifying societal shifts. And you, as a culture, you're living through a paradigm shift. And most people miss the warning signs, to be brutally honest. And that can find its roots in a couple things. Myers-Briggs personality test. People who are sensory, it takes them several years to understand the things that intuitive people already see. Your limiting beliefs. Okay. The only thing that society lacks now is a vivid imagination. Because what's about ready to happen is going to test your
Low
memory.
volume.
All of this just keeps you running. You're just trying to stay alive. You don't even have time to look around and try to figure out what's going on.
Say that again.
No volume.
Low volume.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
low. It's just low.
Oh.
Yeah, it's slow. You're gonna have to turn up your headset if you got headphones on. It'll be even better.
Yeah, it's okay. I just thought you were maybe able to turn it up, but that's fine. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But I'm still
I
gonna
was just reading. I was just reading all the listeners' minds.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
what they
knew
all
it.
wanted to say.
Gary. This is Gary, A.K. Samit, SAMIT, on TikTok.
So this video is for educational and
Educational purposes
entertainment
only.
purposes only. YouTube.
Here, let me start this over. Let's see.
Somebody last night said that I see the world differently. Yes, I do.
All right.
I'm a contrarian. People put too much faith.
If you need to turn your TV up, and we'll stop talking while this video plays. But as soon as it stops, you might want to turn your TV back down, because it might get loud.
Yeah.
So go ahead, turn your TV up.
I got a direct message from somebody last night, said that I see the world differently. Yes, I do. I'm a contrarian. People put too much faith in institutions and democracy and governments, and they're going to get their hearts broke this time around because the governments don't have enough money to even defend themselves. I've made a living out of my whole life out of identifying societal shifts. And you, as a culture, you're living through a paradigm shift. And most people miss the warning signs, to be brutally honest. And that can find its roots in a couple things. Myers-Briggs personality test. People who are sensory, it takes them several years to understand the things that intuitive people already see. Your limiting beliefs. Okay. The only thing that society lacks now is a vivid imagination. Because what's about ready to happen is going to test your imagination. All of this just keeps you running. You're just trying to stay alive. You don't even have time to look around and try to figure out what's going on. This is not about questioning your patriotism. This is about questioning your government. Listen to that. This is not about questioning your patriotism. This is about questioning your government. The government has convinced you that their problems are your problems. That's what all of these talking points and all this drama on cable news is about. Okay? Trump is pro-crypto. MSNBC is anti-crypto. Is that a mystery? Trump is pro-artificial intelligence. MSNBC is anti-artificial intelligence. Look, I played this game. I live this game. I live this game. Politics is a codependent, nasty, nasty mess of indentured servitude and all kinds of nasty little plans that they have for society. You're messing around with a bunch of users with a false sense of destiny. They want their names on buildings because they didn't do shit with their lives. So the only thing they know how to do is hijack everybody else's life and slap their name on a building and brag about what they did with their useless life. They're going to come after the wealth creators because the wealth creators are going to be deemed as disruptors. If you've ever seen the red dress scene in the movie Matrix, I would encourage you to Google it, because this is very much where we're going with society. Is the people who believe in the institutions will fight like hell to defend the institutions, even if the institutions are the ones that are killing them. I don't want to brag, but I've just kind of come to the conclusion here over the past few months that I'm one of the few wealth creators that I know. And that's why I live out of 2 suitcases and a laptop, because everything that I know how to do is in complete conflict with where society is going. Society's goal is to preserve the status quo. And the status quo is print more money and keep you broke.
Y'all got that?
Got it.
Low and clear.
Loud and clear.
Tim Poor.
Want to keep
That
you
was
safe.
That was the 4x5 right there.
So if you believe that fiat money's real, then you're going to live a life of that, continue living that life,
Yes.
right, so to speak, right? And people will fight to defend that illusion,
Yes.
and they call themselves patriots,
And what is
freedom
what did
fighters.
Teddy Roosevelt said? A patriot never stands for a politician. They always will stand for the people.
Patriots stand for the people.
That's what Teddy Roosevelt said. President Teddy Roosevelt.
If you want to use that term, right? Because that term is used so loosely, people use it just on everything, right? But they don't really understand what the definition is. That's quite the opposite. They think a patriot puts a thin blue line sticker on their car and then come and take it on the as well. Like, who do you think is going to come and take it?
And then elaborating on what he said too, and I've heard this years ago and probably would have forgot it if he didn't say it, how these people just want to put their names on billboards and stuff and things like that. They have nothing going on in their lives. They never have. You know, maybe they weren't compromised so much as they are now, but without things backing them. Hold on. Sorry, I had a phone call. Without things backing them, they got nothing, and they're a bunch of cowards. Like, look what happens. I mean, they could be like Nancy Pelosi or something. They could all be somewhere, and somebody could like accidentally drop a book, and they're all ready to run for their lives because they know what they've done and they know they're guilty.
Exactly right.
Living in the middle of a real paradigm.
All right, so we talked about a paradigm shift, right?
And I don't say that like
talked about a paradigm shift.
I mean, something is finally, fundamentally changing in how we think, how we feel, how we interact, how we create, you know what I mean? Even to how we relate to one another. And for the first time in a long time, or well, for the first time since I've been alive, it feels like humanity is finally starting to wake up. Finally starting to wake the fuck up, dude, instead of just reacting, right? And you can see that everywhere if you're paying attention. And it's like this return of balance, this reintroduction of the feminine into the equation. And that's not necessarily in a gender sense, but in an energetic sense. Intuition, empathy, creativity, connection, presence, things that were pushed aside for efficiency and dominance and power and pure output for way too fucking long, right? And what's wild, at the same time that this softer, wiser awareness is coming back online, we're also being handed tools, technology, systems, resources that make us way more capable, way more efficient, way more effective than any other generation before us. And instead of the two forces clashing, they're starting to work together. That's the shift. Consciousness rising while capability expands. Heart and mind learning how to actually cooperate. And of course, there's still chaos, right? There's still noise, right? There's still a lot of fear being sowed. Underneath all the bullshit is the realization happening collectively that we are far more powerful, adaptable, capable, resilient than we were ever taught to believe. The key right now, well, this has been the key the whole time, but the key right now, more so now than ever, is frequency. I know that word gets thrown around a lot, right? It fucking matters. Dude, staying grounded in gratitude, staying intentional with your thoughts and your inputs, what you consume, what you say to yourself when no one's around. Because the mind, the body, and the spirit, they're not separate systems. This is one unit. And when you only train one of them and neglect the others, imbalance is inevitable. You can't outthink a neglected body. You can't outwork a disconnected spirit. And you can't properly manifest shit if your nervous system is fucking fried, okay? This is the season of refinement, not perfection, alignment, not just relentless hustling for hustling's sake. And, remembering that being a human, that means being a little flawed and a little messy. But guess what? Moving forward anyway. We are already in an incredible place. And I know on the surface, it doesn't always look or feel that way. Here's the deal. Where we are headed, if we stay conscious, intentional, and grounded, is even better than most people can even fucking imagine. So just remember that. Frequency is everything. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and realize we are headed literally into a whole new reality. Love y'all.
Right. So that's Mind Forged by Chris on TikTok. Mind.
Yeah, and thanks. It's always good to get reminded. You know what I'm saying? Because I've dropped the grateful word a few times, and frequency. It's always good to be reminded.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. So that is. Let me show the channel here. I think it's right here.
We're living in the.
Yeah, Mind Forged by Chris. Yep, right here. Here we go. Mind Forged by Chris. TikTok.
Yeah, he's just really good.
And on Twitch.
Give him a follow. All his stuff's really good. If you want to get motivated.
Right. All right, so we got Nadine covered here. If she was out there protesting in Minnesota, that's where she'd be.
Yeah, I like her.
And that's what she would sound like.
Yeah, on her. I've been watching her. It's just just taking things in. You know how we do, right? Use your own discernment. It's cool, but I went on a comment on one of her shows, and I invited her on the show. I haven't heard back from her yet. I guess I should have checked in with you guys first, but I thought it'd be kind of different if she popped in. Came in for a minute.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that could be real cool.
I like to get different people's input too.
All right.
It's awesome.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not have happened, but we're here today. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. None. Those that come into our communities wearing a mask to commit crime, thank God for our district attorney, Larry Kraftner, who say he's going to lock them up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there. No whisk away for them to hide you. None of that here. None of that here. Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way. Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal. No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made up fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made up fake wannabe law enforcement, because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law. So I'm with the DA, and we will work with them. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will whisk you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever they call them, because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail. Renee Good should be here today. And to her family, we are saying law enforcement professionals are not the ones here in this city that would do that.
Okay, what makes a good movie? Good actors. This is bad acting here. Renee Good, Renee Good, Renee Good. So scripted. So scripted. And when she's talking about law enforcement wearing masks and stuff, I mean, 20-30% of the people wear masks. I mean, ask Biden, right? We had a so-called president wearing a mask, right? Just a different kind.
Yep. What did that Spot Arthur did the video where he does the gematria on Renee Good, and I think it was 34-3, which she was 34 years old and had 3 children. See? It's all scripted.
Right. Yep. I remember that. There was something. Yep. There's something else with the other 4, but yeah, 3 kids and 4 something. Yep. I remember vaguely.
Yeah.
34 years old with
3 kids. I mean, the gematria
343.
number was 343.
And the address on the thing was 33,
Yes.
34.
Well,
Something like that.
34 can be the skull and bones too.
Right?
Yep.
Because 3 and 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
I can't even hit when I go to YouTube goes up and down in volume. I can't hit 32, 33, 34. I'm like, can't use those numbers yet. I'm not good with it.
So we just seen what that sheriff said. If any federal employee agents come into within her county, you're going to jail if you got a mask on. And the DA is going to charge you. She has that authority, right? Ultimately, she's the sheriff.
Yeah, the sheriff.
She's supposed to stand in between the people and the federal government.
It's like everybody's being tested. It seems
So
like everybody.
So let's see what Mr. Rogers is going to say. Sheriff Grady Judd. Hold on, let's
The
see what he's gonna
conversation
say.
from the Minneapolis shooting continues this morning, this time in Polk County, where Sheriff Grady Judd is weighing in.
Y'all remember
After
Trader
an
Joe's?
ICE agent shot
What
and
y'all
killed a
think he's gonna
driver
say?
during a confrontation
You think he's gonna be like pro?
in Minneapolis. Judd criticizing the city's mayor for commenting before the investigation is complete. Judd says video shows the driver using her vehicle as a deadly weapon, calling the shooting justified self.
The occupant. So what did the occupant? All right, here. Let's see what his leadership. Let's see what his leadership is gonna.
He does sound like Mr. Rogers.
This is Mr. Rogers. I call him Mr. Rogers because he sounds like Mr. Rogers.
He needs a sweater.
Hello, neighbors.
So what did the occupant expect? They should have expected to be shot when you commit.
Oh shit! And what's his name? Oh, that senator from Houston, Fort Bend County Sheriff. That's a senator. I can't think of his name right now. But he said, if you don't comply, you will fucking die.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
And then here we got Sheriff Grady Judd here saying the same shit. You're gonna fucking get shot. We're just gonna shoot first, ask questions later. We're not even gonna question it. We're just gonna shoot you and then walk off, get in our SUV, and then let the media and everyone else cover it and just let everybody. Right. So here's another. Let's see what he's got to say here.
At a deadly assault on a law enforcement officer. Cooperate.
Did he look at the video? Did he allow the court to was there even has any evidence been brought forward by any grand jury? Why is he making a statement?
Good point.
So he doesn't even have the evidence. He's a biased.
I think there was. I will bring up Q post on this because there's a Q post about why did they always get on?
He's a Freemason.
The Freemasons always get on the television. Why there's an active, ongoing investigation. Why are they even talking yet?
So this sheriff here is okay with the federal government coming and opening your door to your car without a warrant, or you even committing a crime to pull you out of the vehicle. And if you fucking leave, I'm gonna shoot you. You get it?
Cooperate with law enforcement officers. Don't resist them. Don't violently resist them. If you do violently resist them, if you do felonious assaults with 2-ton weapons, expect to be shot.
Wow. Right. So of course she was turning the wheel. We can go into all that shit, but I would much rather let this all play out. Let the evidence come forward. Let's have this court. Can't wait to see the court date where we have this ICE officer in there facing the grand jury, so we can determine whether or not he was at fault. But I think that's what we should do. Screw all this trial by media shit that these people like to do. These Freemasonic law enforcement officers and shit. Of course, common sense is if anybody's trying to run you over, you need to protect your. I'm all for self-defense from anybody, and I'm not trying to take that away from anybody. Nobody is. But there was no threat. If there was, you wouldn't be holding your phone in one hand and recording and shooting in another.
Yeah, they can't put that out there that if you feel threatened, you should be able to just take off. You know, I mean, a cop should say that. Like, yeah, if you feel threatened, yeah, you should be able to take off. Because if people are buying these uniforms and just kind of pulling you over, because they have these undercover cars and stuff, and it's just weird that somebody would say, "Oh yeah, well you're gonna get shot."
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, they caught somebody actually. They caught somebody acting as ICE, right? Didn't they just arrest somebody doing that?
Yeah, here in Houston.
So, yeah. What?
Watch.
The United States of America. Kidnapper.
What's this? Houston man.
It's like if you shoot me, you better hope that you kill me, especially if I've got this car.
Right. Exactly.
Right. So this happened down here in Galveston. This is from a YouTube channel I'm even watching. Look, Galveston man accused of posing as ICE agent. Now what? Listen, a citizen here in Galveston, in Texas, allowed this fake cop to go through his car.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Keith Garvin. Caught on camera, police arrested this man, 44-year-old Joshua Warner, last week on charges of impersonating an officer. Warner is accused of trying to detain two people in Galveston. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Peel spoke with the witnesses who helped catch him and shares a request from police tonight.
Name and badge number.
I don't have to give it to you.
You're not a real cop.
Joshua Warner caught on Robert Harvey's live stream, allegedly posing as an ICE agent on November 9th. Harvey grew suspicious, passing this scene on 24th Street in Galveston.
Somebody's searching that truck. That white truck. Look. Yeah. Who the hell is it? They're shining a flashlight in his face.
What about this stop made you realize that this was a red flag? This doesn't seem legit.
Yeah, first it was the no police car. Then when we got out, like I just mentioned, he was quickly trying to get rid of him and get away. He started to walk away and we were like, hey, stop. And then it was his uniform. I mean, I've never seen police in a uniform like that. And his tool belt and all of his stuff, I mean, it looked like it had just came in from Temu or Amazon or something.
What the hell did we just see? That ain't even a cop.
As Harvey and his friend Bruce Redman approach Warner, he appears to tell the two men he stopped they can go.
Who are you?
Can I help you with something?
I immediately asked him, hey, who are you? What are you doing? What's your name and badge number? And then the fact that he wouldn't give me a name and badge number was another red flag.
You see it?
He ended up getting his fake badge out of the car, and then he actually hit my friend Bruce in the face with it.
Harvey and his friend notify police nearby. On December 22nd, Galveston police confirm he posed as an ICE agent and arrested Warner at his home, finding a fake law enforcement badge and ID card and seizing his car that resembled an unmarked patrol car.
We were very pleased that they took it seriously and did an investigation and arrested this guy because that's a dangerous person.
Monitor, right? He does a lot of
right here.
Freebird.
Harvey Freeberg, right here. You can go check him out on YouTube. He's here local. He gives the city council hell, man.
Yeah, he does.
And all the law enforcement, they literally, when he shows up to the scene with his camera, they literally, he improves the situation sometimes with the driver and the law enforcement officer because he keeps it to where they have to walk a fine line while he's watching.
Yes.
And they do. Yeah, go ahead.
He's for civil rights, right? So,
right.
And their constitutional rights. So he's got a lot of videos, but he's really good. Go check him out. Follow him. But yeah, thank goodness he was there and was questioning.
Here's the original video.
I mean, he was searching through somebody's car.
Here, let me share this out on the. Let me put this out. Let me put this on the comments on the YouTube, and if you can put it on Rumble. Here's his channel. Yeah, I mean, all kinds of. You can learn a lot from him. Here we got confronting the
boom, splattered all over his truck. 50 people standing watching. Nobody saw anything.
So you all sitting up here as elected officials need to fix it. Because election time is going to be rolling around. And y'all going to be asking for votes. We vote y'all in, we vote your asses out of here.
Thank you, universe, for choosing me to personally shut down scary ass little bitches like Lowry and his followers who hide behind fake accounts.
As normal, Lowry called the cops and cried like a little girl. And the cops showed up and didn't believe his story. They looked at my video.
All right, so he's been pretty much battling with Lowry right here, the city council guy over here on the left, far left. And right here, this guy right here, he's an idiot. Right. So they're, like you said, we voted y'all in, we can vote y'all out. So this is local action. This is Freebird, the guy that we just showed that caught the guy, fake ICE agent right here. He's also making sure that, you know, people in Galveston, Texas aren't getting their asses beat by law enforcement, right? He's been arrested several times by law enforcement for dumb shit just to get back at him, to try to intimidate him, but he just keeps showing up. So just wanted to share this channel. Harvey Freebird, civil rights enforcement. He's an activist known for his work in holding law enforcement accountable. Using his rights to assemble, speech, free press, and petition, right? His YouTube channel focuses on like police encounters, civil rights, and public transparency. He often engages in cop watching, where he films like police officers in public spaces to ensure they uphold constitutional rights. Harvey's stance is rooted in protecting and advocating for civil liberties, particularly freedom of speech and the press. As outlined in the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, his content includes documenting interactions with police, covering legal cases related to civil rights, and addressing issues of government overreach. So, just one of several. He's got 945 videos up there. Go check them out. That's him right here.
So that's what becomes an issue when you can't tell who's who.
Right.
I mean, you can actually order on Amazon a badge. They have the whole entire thing that you can get a metal badge, look like a cop.
Mhm.
So who's to tell that there'd be somebody that could dress like one or dress like ICE and come after people.
Plus a face mask. What the fuck?
Right. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, that would scare the crap out of anybody. That's not right.
Yeah, see how people just let anybody just go through their car?
Oh my gosh.
All you got to do is, so what? I mean, that's like the Fauci thing, right? All you had to do is wear a lab coat and tell everybody you're a doctor, and then they'll go get vaccinated.
Mhm.
It's like some kind of, what do they call it? Lab coat syndrome. It's like a uniform syndrome, some kind of where you think you see somebody in
Authority.
with a pad and a pen, and they walk up and you start handing them all their information and shit, and they ain't even enough. Like you go as far as letting them in your car without questioning him. You have to question authority. You have to question the people walking up
but
to you.
Some people don't.
I know, they just go along because if they don't, they got to comply. They want to be good as citizens, and just comply.
Right.
Just comply, or you're going to die.
Yeah, it's like a white lab coat syndrome. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So, you know how important those doctors feel when they put that on, like they have in a stethoscope. Like they have so much authority just by putting that on, like a cloak, like a judge. They put some garment on, and all of a sudden they're above you, right?
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, before the show ends, I don't know when, but I did want to say a couple of things real quick. Yesterday, I was at someone's house, and she's a nurse, and I said this in chat yesterday, but some people might not have caught it. But in her facility, they laid off 140 nurses at the facility she works at. So I was just wondering what that was all about. And then, real quick, since I'm on Kaiser's ass because they murdered my mother, they are having a lawsuit, a class action lawsuit about $47.5 million of information due to third party software code. Like the code was embedded across the defendant platforms, including secure potential portal, and transmitted information to third parties when users navigated these platforms. So they're in doing a class action lawsuit around May. Goes from November 17th to May 2024. I just got an email on my mom's phone. And I thought I'd just share that. So there is a lawsuit going on Kaiser, probably just for information, no malpractice or anything, but I guess that'll be next. But I just wanted to share those two things real quick.
Yeah, if you check out the class action lawsuits, you can just type it in. There's a whole bunch. There's tons going on.
Right.
Yep.
You might not get a whole lot. I mean,
No. No.
by the time everybody divvies up on it, you get like $30.
Right. I just wanted. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been in a few. I did get $4,000 from the class action lawsuit.
Oh,
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the story real quick. When I bought my home, there was a 10-year warranty, and before the 10-year warranty expires, all these lawyers get together 2.5 years, and they're like, "We're going to go in and, there's 525 homes that are built your warranty, so about 9.5 years, we're going to go in there and we're going to things wrong." Well, the class action lawsuit was huge. Everybody got 4,000, but I mean, I was unexpected. I thought, well, I mean, let them in and do an evaluation and stuff. It happened. Is another class action lawsuit I got when I canceled through, I remember what insurance, probably better I don't say it, but I had no idea about the lawsuit. I had no idea about nothing. And one day I was mowing the grass and I blew off the front porch and the doormat blew away from the blower. And there was a piece of envelope there and I picked it up and I'm like, what the heck is this? Well, it was posted like 2 weeks ago. Somebody had put it underneath my porch 2 weeks ago. And it was a $4,000 check from an insurance company with a class action lawsuit. And I didn't even know it was there. So I had $4,000 sitting underneath the front porch for 2 weeks. That was about 12 years ago. So I mean, that's my story. I'm always good for a little story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you give me a little bit of time to regather myself here and try to figure out how I'm going to approach this next topic. What? Jeff Bridges is leaving his wife. Is that Jeff Bridges? Is that what's his name? Hold on. Not Jeff Bridges. That's his wife.
He's leaving his husband. He's leaving his husband.
Hey, different strokes for different folks. Okay.
So since you're still searching, God, my memory lately, man, must be too many white and blue LED lights around me lately. My memory just, I guess. Oh yeah, this is sarcastic breaking news that Congress is no longer with us, and the crime rate's down 80%, and overdoses are about 99% gone. So that would be nice to hear one day, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Two handsome gentlemen. This is called different strokes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
dating,
different.
he's dating a man.
That's his wife.
Well,
Oh
I don't know.
good
You tell
God,
me.
who do they
What does
think
that
they're
look like?
fooling?
Guys,
Does that look
just because
male?
it looks like a linebacker for the New York Giants doesn't mean shit, or it could play in the NBA. Doesn't mean nothing. Just because he's got big ass hands,
Hey sheep,
freaking arms
sheep,
down to his knees.
sheep.
What?
What are you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? Look at this. Just different strokes.
Well, he might be a girl and she might be a man.
Different strokes. Or
Yeah, it might be the other way around. Different strokes for different hoax.
Different strokes star Todd Bridges announces he's divorcing his wife of 3 years. They only lasted what 3 moons. I mean 3 cycles. About 1,000 days. What? Who? They played sports too. One was the pitcher and one was the catcher. How about that?
Yeah, 3 moons and a pitcher and a catcher. That sounds like a barroom joke. 3 moons. Yeah, you got more than 3 moons out of that.
Hey, I was raised around some truck drivers and bar rooms. Yes.
At least their outfits match.
And bikers. Bikers, truckers, and the bar room. My grandma owned an ice house.
The bar's nothing. You should hear what they talk about in the military.
Look underneath there. It says laugh.
Well, he's smiling. They were happy, so that's all that matters.
See underneath that picture on the wall. It says laugh.
Damn, look at them feet.
Yeah, that's just not right.
That's not right. Hey, just
No. Everything was fine. It was the high heels that threw me off.
I don't see how he pulls it off. I mean, she pulls it off. All right, let's go ahead.
Or
here.
pulled it out. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought I was muted.
All right, that's all we got for tonight, I believe.
You had a Mindy up there. Fed Mindy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a very entertaining day. I think we got about 6.5 hours in or something. Morning chat now, you know.
Yeah.
I saw that, Mickey. I saw that. I saw your text. Not your text, your comment in chat. I just wanted to say hi to Mickey real quick and everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mickey.
Mickey.
Mickey. Hey, Hunter. Who else want to shout out? if they haven't left already because of the damn thing.
You too, 3 Pac. I always know it's nice to be
All I
acknowledged
do
in chat.
from
I just
cheating,
wanted to acknowledge people.
cheating up and stuff. That's so damn un-American.
I'm sorry, I wanted to laugh at that. What'd you say? Seriously? No, I wanted to. What'd you say, Sheep?
What's the dissidence kicks in every now and then.
Yeah, that's how I used to feel. That's why I had to slow my roll. Sheesh. And then all my hair fell out.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go over. Well, that commercial where it says I'm not only the president, but I'm a client. Who is his barber?
Question.
Anybody know who cuts Trump's hair? Like, wouldn't he be famous or that person?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, so you cut Trump's hair like that all stuff. Does he ever go to the barber?
Could be Edward Scissorhands.
Who's his barber?
It could be a toupee.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I mean, it's if that's a woman, if you
Yeah, true. Or it could be a
I
mask
don't-
and the hair doesn't come off.
bunch of sickos.
y'all ever feel like that after a day is spent trying to wake? It's a little bit more harder than what they thought what we said it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's easier to fool people than it is to convince them they've been fooled.
Yeah.
Furry friend. They are more than just a treat. They're a dietary supplement designed to bring tranquility and peace to your dog's life. Crafted with a delicious beef recipe that dog ingredients, including passion flower, catnip, ooh, and lemon balm. So the star of the show, however, whether it's for separation anxiety, noise phobias, give your dog the gift of calm with chill doggies. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing that you're supporting their well-being with every bite.
That is our new
What you guys are rubber banding still? You guys are rubber banding still, and cheating got
Her name is
kicked out.
Gracie.
That's Gracie. That's my dog. That's my dog. With this is her little. You see the thing around her neck. That's what.
Hear me?
You guys
Anyone
are
hear us?
Can
you guys are rubber banding really pretty bad now, and cheating got booted out.
Is it rubber? Is everyone else hearing us?
You're good now. They were saying rubber banding, but it just got worse. But you're good now.
Okay.
All right. So did y'all hear me reading the Chill Doggies advertisement here?
Yeah, it went in and out a little bit, but for the most part, lemon balm, passion flower, and something else for separation anxiety.
However,
really
the lion's mane mushroom Yeah, the lion's mane mushroom is known for its cognitive and nerve support.
Are you talking
So
now?
we took that's Gracie, and we
But this is her caller from the street with the light on his neck.
yeah, because it's
Because from a distance, you just see a light until you get up on us, and then it's like, what is that around? Because people's never seen it
you
before.
can charge it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's what a little safety thing. Because she likes to run off in the woods, and I'll find her instead of screaming for her, like, "Where are you at?" I can actually see.
Zeno Theo says, I think that some of us need some chill doggies.
Some chill doggies.
Yes. Yeah, they work. They're good. They're awesome.
You're gonna get Bud some chill doggies.
Yeah, I do have to do that, so I could maybe go grocery
Sheepdogpets@gmail.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There, I tried telling her, Bud. I know you told me. I got you. I'm looking out for you.
he gets so pissed. Sometimes he'll be wanting to go one way. I'm like, listen, bro, you go your way, I'm going mine. And I turn around and walk away. He's like, whoop. He's so adorable.
He is. He is good.
Oh,
So we have the drawing, right? The drawing is going to be for February 28th. The information is on Telegram. If you want to buy the tickets for the Afghan, homemade Afghan drawing, and then we have also Mickey Moo Moo's Back to Louisiana Fund, right? So,
Electoral.
and Electoral. She needs some help with her electricity this month if we can all help her out, help everyone out here. We help each other.
And if you need anything in exchange for that, we can make that happen,
Yes.
right? By purchasing whatever you want. That can also go towards helping the people.
That's right.
So just let us know if that's what you want to do. That way we know where to send the money and who to send the money to.
Yes.
So thank you for your support, and thank you for tuning in tonight. I know a lot of people bounced off because we said we are going to end about 20 minutes ago, but we're going to go ahead and get on out of here tonight, and we'll see y'all in the morning, first thing, right? Please join us in the Telegram chat if you'd like. If not, we do the recordings and we upload those to Rumble as well. A lot of great information being shared, not just only by us, but by the people from the tribe as well.
Yes.
A lot of amazing people, and when they finally unmute, they say the most powerful thing. It's like they wait for the right time, and when they do, it's always on time, right? So we really appreciate everybody that participates and unmutes and talks and shares and opens up, and really,
And it's fun.
yeah, it's
We have a
fun.
good time
So have a great rest of your day, and we'll see y'all. on the
We
flip.
got the people's wisdom. Yeah, we carry that flame. Truth in the streets, not the soothing mind.
And this just don't live in a tower of stone. It lives in the hearts of the folks back home. Hey, we got the people's wisdom, people's rhythm, people's system. Yeah, the truth hits hard when the whole crowd listens.
Granddad taught me on the porch, swing slow. Some real justice is the things you know. A handshake deal, a promise kept tight. Wrong feels wrong and right feels right. Ain't no statute gonna tell me what's fair. I see the truth standing right over there. Common law roots like the oak tree strong. Been holding up folks for 100 years long.
Ooh, we don't need a crown or a robe or a throne. We judge by the heart, not the words carved in stone.
We got the people's wisdom. Yeah, we carry that flame.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Truth in the streets, not the suits with a name. Justice don't live in a tower of stone. It lies in the hearts of the folks back home. Hey, we got the people's wisdom, people's rhythm, people's system. Yeah, the truth hits hard when the whole crowd listens.
Mama said, girl, let your voice ring clear. Truth don't whisper when the people draw near. We settle things fair with the look in the eye. Not a stack of laws stacked up to the sky.
Got that hip-hop snap with a country town sway. Baseline jumping like a horse in the hay. Common sense, justice in the way that we play. If it harms somebody, then it ain't our way. We don't need roads to know what's right.
We don't need courts to see the light.
We got the people's wisdom.
All right, Patriot
We
now.
got the people's wisdom. Shining bright.
We got the people's wisdom.
Yeah, we carry that flame.
Truth in the streets,
Not the suits with a name. Justice don't live in a tower of stone. It lives in the hearts of the folks back home. Hey, we got the people's wisdom, people's rhythm, people's system. Yeah, the truth hits hard when the whole crowd listens.
Thank you.